sometimes trying to get things done in the system, it's a little bit slow, but still, it's a very nice place.
But this has been amazing. This journey has been amazing. I always wanted to come to Africa, never thought I would make it. Thank God, thank the Creator. And I thank my daughter and my son for making my journey something I will never, ever forget. And with all, I'm not going to say X-Facts, I'm going to say family that I have met since I've been here is amazing.
You gotta come try it. Just come try it. With all you heard, just come try it.
If you're tired of white people dancing in your videos, you feel me? Come on out here, join Death Row. Honestly, Africa is amazing, man. It's amazing. Not saying that America is slacking, but honestly, it's not conducive to the same growth and development that you'll get in a peaceful place.
I mean, the place is very beautiful, very serene.
Okay.
So I'm happy to be here.
Okay. Who we have here?
You having Eugene from Kenya.
So Eugene from Kenya?
Yep.
How do you feel being in the midst of our brothers and sisters from the other side of the continent?
Man, I feel good coming to see them. Like, this has been a great experience, you know. Yeah, most of it we don't interact on a personal level, but today we have the chance to come interact with my brothers and sisters. I've just been seeing them, you know, on TV, YouTube, but having to know each other, getting to know the truths about each other, things on the ground, getting to know the reality of each other. Yeah, they're friendly, I can say that. They're friendly, and it's not as they are always depicted on the internet. They, you know, they're so friendly, they're so social, they want to know to get us. We also want to get to know them. Yeah, so that's basically about this interest.
The journey of moving back to the continent of Africa is not an easy journey, but it's a journey that is worthwhile. It's worth the take. The juice is worth the squeeze. You listen. Now, there is a team of African Americans who decided that they are fed up with all that is happening in the United States of America. And for this reason, they decided that they are now moving to the continent of Africa, and they are choosing the country of Kenya. Thanks to the Muhammads, you know the Muhammads as the residential tourists. These couple have been working hard trying to ensure that African Americans have a good stay and a fulfilling life here at the continent and here in the country of Kenya. They've had experiences where they were not so good things happened to them back in Rwanda, and they've been moving around until now they moved to Kenya. I can say they have really made it as an example for many African Americans who are looking towards moving back to the continent and moving to the country of Kenya. It doesn't have to be Kenya. Some of these things that I'm going to show you apply to all African countries. But to serve as an example, I'm going to show you a video where I was able to do a one-on-one conversation with Mr. Muhammad from Residential Tourists and some of the Black Americans who are able to arrive in Kenya, and I'm going to ask them their experiences. You know, this is a video that you don't want missing. This is a video that you have to watch if you want to move to the continent. Remember, it does not apply to Kenya only. It applies to all African countries. Whatever is keeping you in the United States from moving back to the continent, maybe your own reasons, but make an attempt to move back to the continent, you know. So without further ado, let's jump into this video, and then remember to always share your thoughts on the comment section and tell us what you think, okay?
I'm a lawyer by profession. So I just want to take you through the services we offer as Traveda. And as Edwin has mentioned, you can come to the booth and we can talk further regarding what you require. So Traveda Limited offers solutions for the globe, meaning we are a problem-solving company. We offer, when you come to Traveda, all your solutions are handled. That's why we called it a solution company, solutions for the globe. So, a little bit introduction. Traveda Limited has emerged as a trusted name in the immigration industry. Over the years, we have built a reputation for delivering personalized and reliable services to our diverse clientele. We have a deep understanding of immigration landscape, allowing us to offer tailored solutions that meet the unique needs of our clients. So, my colleagues are here. We are all professionals dealing with diverse issues. So as you come to the booth, you'll be able to meet every individual, and they're going to listen to you and get a solution to what you need. So our mission is to provide efficient immigration services by combining our expertise, attention to detail, and customer-centric approach. So let me just dive into the services we offer. Part of the services, we have permanent residence applications. So in case you need a PR, we offer comprehensive assistance for individuals seeking permanent residency in Kenya, including assessment, documentation, and application support. So once you come to us, we're able to explain to you all the requirements you need for the PR applications. We work with you, you offer us the documentation, we bind them, and also we are good with the government. We have built a relationship with the government institution so that we fasten the process. That's why we are unique. So in maybe another company that offers PR applications can tell you a year or two, as we're able to do it in 6 months. Yes, yes. So we also do citizenship applications. Our team assists clients in navigating the complex process applying for citizenship of Kenya, ensuring compliance with legal requirements, and streamlining the application process. So this is where I come in. So everything legal, I got you covered. No worries about that. So we also do work permits. There are those of you who would want to come here and work, and you know you need a work permit to be able to get employment, you know, and maybe invest. So we provide guidance and support for obtaining work permits in Kenya. So we have different classes. I'll do that later. I'll take you to the classes so that you understand what kind of work permit you need and for what exactly. We also process passes. We have the dependent pass, student pass, special pass, and we also do passport applications. So other companies will tell you, you know, it even takes like a year, 2 years, you'll still wait for your passport. You're told there is no this, you need to bring this, you need to bring this, but we can get your passport in 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah. So, someone is laughing. So, permanent residence. So let me go into detail. Your current status, either you're on a pass or you're on a work permit, it must be current, not expired, before submission of the PR application. And your status must always be kept current throughout the application process. So us as a team, we are always keeping you ahead, you know, is your permit valid, is your pass valid, whatever status you hold. We make sure we even remind you, you know, your documentation is going to expire, kindly do something, yeah. So, we have the categories of applications under the PR. We have category A. This is application for permanent residence by ex-citizens of Kenya. This category applies to applicants who are Kenyan citizens by birth, but have since renounced or lost citizenship status, or are denied the opportunity by their countries of domicile to hold dual citizenship. Children and spouses of these applicants can also apply. So probably you are Kenyan, you went to another country, probably they don't advocate for dual citizenship. So you can come again, Traveda will help you get your citizenship or PR. Yes, we advocate for dual citizenship. So we are going to take you through that process of getting your PR. Category B applies to holders of work permits. So you're here on a work permit basis and you want to get permanent residence. So that's why I was saying we keep on updating you. Is your work permit in check? Is it in order? Because your status has to be valid for you to get the PR. So this category applies to applicants who have held Kenya work permits for at least 7 years and have been continuously resident in the country for 3 years immediately preceding the permanent residence application. And it includes spouses and children. So you have to be domiciled in Kenya for like 7 years, and before the PR application, you must be you have been in Kenya for 3 years for you to apply for the PR. We have another category, category B. I hope I'm not too fast.
No. Question.
You're good?
Wait, can I ask a general question?
Yes.
General, that on the screen before that?
Okay. The category B.
Category B.
Okay.
When they say work permit for at least 7 years and have been continuous residents in the country for at least 3 years, that's, for us, in my mind, and please excuse me if it sounds crazy.
It's okay.
For us, we have to leave. We have to come back. Leave, come back. So is that continuous? You didn't leave and come back, or how do you interpret that?
Continuously resident.
Yeah, so everyone can hear the answer.
What can you hear me? Being continuously resident means that you don't, the time you leave the country, you don't let your status expire.
Oh, you still
it has to be continuous.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
you can go home, come back, but you don't let your status in the country expire.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
So category C, application of PR by children of Kenyan citizens. So this category applies to children of Kenyan citizens born outside the country and have acquired foreign citizenship of their country of residence. So these are children who are they were born maybe in the States and they want to acquire PR here in Kenya. So that's when they can apply to be a citizen of Kenya, born by Kenyan parents. Okay. Category D, application of PR by spouses of Kenyan citizens. This category applies to spouses of Kenyan citizens married for at least 3 years. So there's a time limit. You must be married for 3 years. So it must work 3 years, it must work. It must work for you to get a PR. Okay, so I'm done with PR. Any questions so far? Before I move later, okay. So citizenship. Another service we offer is application for citizenship. Dual citizenship and regaining Kenya citizenship. A person who was a citizen of Kenya by birth and who ceased to be a citizen of Kenya because he or she acquired the citizenship of another country may apply in the prescribed manner to regain Kenyan citizenship. That's a bit self-explanatory.
Take your time.
Okay, we have citizenship by marriage, application for registration as a citizen of Kenya by a spouse of a Kenyan citizen. In the States, you have to get citizenship, your spouse has to be a Kenyan and you can apply in that sense. Then there's widows and widowers, application for registration as a citizen of Kenya by a widow or widower of a Kenyan citizen. Okay. We have lawful residents, a person who has attained the age of majority and capacity, that's 18 in Kenya, who has been lawfully resident in Kenya for a continuous period of at least 7 years may on application be registered as a citizen. That's exactly what she was asking. And children or adopted children, application for registration as a citizen of Kenya for a child. You can apply for a child if you're a Kenyan citizen. Okay.
Children and adopted children.
Children and adopted children, yes. Persons with disability, a child or person with disability who is a dependent of any biological parent or legal guardian who is a citizen of Kenya by registration shall, upon an application made on their behalf in a prescribed manner, be registered as a citizen. So those who bear children their children can apply for citizenship, but their parents have to be Kenyan citizens. Okay. Stateless persons, a person who does not have an enforceable claim to the citizenship of any recognized state, that's the person we call stateless, and has been living in Kenya for a continuous period of, since 1963, that's when Kenya got independence, shall be deemed to have been lawfully resident and may on application in the prescribed manner be eligible to be registered as a citizen. So you can be stateless and still get citizenship once you apply. Okay. Migrants, application for registration as a citizen of Kenya by migrants. A person who voluntarily migrated into Kenya before independence has been continuously living in Kenya shall be deemed to have been lawfully resident and may, on application in the prescribed manner, be registered as a Kenyan. So there's that period where you have to be destined here in Kenya, you have to stay in Kenya for a while for you to be eligible to apply for the citizenship. Okay, now the other service we offer is application for work permits. Work permits are categorized into classes. So it's you to decide which job you want to do, what kind of partnership you want to venture in. So I'll start with the first one, Class A. Anyone who's willing to do any venture in regard to mining, you can apply through the Class A work permit. We have Class B, which deals with agriculture and animal husbandry. So you want a partnership in that field, you can apply for such work permit under Class B. So you have Class C. This is issued to a person who is a member of a prescribed profession who intends to practice that profession, whether alone or in partnership. So Class C is for professions, whichever profession you want to venture into. There's Class D. You want to come to be employed here in Kenya, you have to attain the Class D work permit. So this permit is issued to a person who is offered specific employment, either by the government, whatever institution. You're required to get the Class D work permit. We have Class F. Class F is mainly dealing with manufacturing. We have Class G. Sorry. We have Class G. It's issued to any person engaging in a partnership, trade, business of whatever kind. Class I. This is for religious and charitable activities. Whether you want to open a church, a mission, whatever, you have to attend the Class I work permit. We have Class M. This applies to refugees. Are we together up to there? Okay. Yes? Okay. We have Class M, which deals with refugees. This permit is issued to a person who has been granted refugee status in Kenya in accordance with the refugee law of Kenya, and any spouse of such refugee who intends to take up employment here can engage in that particular business or trade under the Class M work permit. So I'll dive into the passes. The other service we offer is application of passes. So as I've highlighted there are the categories of passes. I'll start with the first one, the special pass. So the pass is issued to a foreigner who wishes to enter and remain in Kenya for a limited period or temporarily, conducting a business, trade, or and it's issued for, this is a short-term period, 3 months. Special passes are for 3 months. So we have the student pass for individuals who are undergoing maybe a course here in Kenya, a training. You have to acquire the student pass. Then we have the dependent pass. The dependent pass, maybe you have a spouse, and there's a spouse who's maybe incapacitated and cannot work, and you're here, so they're required to get a dependent pass showing, like the name suggests, dependency on someone else. Yeah, so I guess that is the last one. Yeah, the 3. Any questions up to there? Yes.
Could you explain more about B? I saw agriculture. What is that about?
On the work permit?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll answer this one question.
Class B. You asked about Class B. Yeah. So this permit is issued to a person who intends to engage, whether alone or in partnership, in business of agriculture or animal husbandry. So in case you want to farm, you want to do anything concerning agriculture, that's when you apply for a Class B work permit. Yeah. Okay. So,
Question for you, and I don't know if you guys are going to discuss this later, but in order to start a business in Kenya, must you have a partner of Kenyan descent?
Yes, that legislation was passed in September last year. Yes, but we could have a discussion after that to give you more information on that.
Okay.
Yeah. So just a little more information on the dependent pass. The dependent pass mostly is given to wives and children. Men of working age, 18 and over, our law does not envision that you'll be depending on your wife. So it is only issued to you on very special circumstances of incapacity, and it has to be proven, and you really have to put a good case so that you can get a dependent pass as a man on in productive age. So I'll quickly take you through the KRA, and this is not like the information, it is
Nina